Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a super quick get ready with me for date night, and I'm going to jump right in. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you've been with me, thank you. And if you don't like me or my videos, please don't fucking watch me. I'm not everybody's cup of tea and I'm super okay with it. Okay, so sorry, I just hit the dab pen. I'm getting stoned tonight. I don't care. So pardon me, I haven't smoked in a while. I just had a long week and I don't drink and do drugs, so I thought I'd take up hits of a vape. Anyways, so what have I done with my face? Okay, I've got Bobbi Brown face base on. I use my NARS light reflecting primer. I have Augustine Bader Rich cream under my eyes. My brows are a mess. I have a little bit of lip cream on. I have Painterly by MAC paint pot, and then I set that with powder, and I'm going to use the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude palette, and I'm just going to work with these grays, Mesh, Tender, and Stone, and we're ready. I'm ready. Okay. I am running late because Fridays I always have to get my son from work and get him food and get him taken care of, so I feel like I'm always running late, but I'm going to go into the the BK Beauty 202 and just get going, because I'm pretty sure my husband's home or will be home in a minute, and I am not even started yet. So I got my brows done, which is always the hardest thing for me, so getting my brows even on is an accomplishment for me. Sorry if my words get all weird. I am a little stoned, so I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. My son just brought me a 9-pound hammer vape, and those hit fucking hard. So it's Friday and I just feel like, I don't know, I just want to do something. I'm bored, so I was like, I'm gonna get stoned. It's been a while. It's been a few months. I don't smoke very often, rarely these days. I can go months and months and months without doing it, so the fact that I'm even willing to do it is crazy. But I just need something, dude. I'm just had a long fucking week, you know? You know when you have a long week, sometimes you just need something. That's where I'm at. Okay, so let me get I need a little bit smaller of a brush, and all the brushes are clean, so I don't recognize them because they're all clean, and I don't know which one's which. Okay, we're gonna go with this one. This is a Refer 01. I'm gonna go into Stone, just pick that up and use it in my crease. This will be a very light, easy look. I'm going to do something similar that I did the other day. I'm going to use more than one color though, and probably one of the Jaclyn Hill shades. I really like those first two shades in her very first palette that she did. They're like a pearly color without glitter or metallic, but they have a little sheen to them, but they're almost matte. You know what I mean? So I think they are great, and I forgot all about them, and I remember I think I used to use them a lot because I see a dip in them. So it's been a while. I just don't have a great memory these days. And then I'm going to go into Tender, which is the deepest shade, and just kind of blend that. I'm going to probably bring that in the most on the outer bit right here. I don't really want to go too heavy. Hi, baby. I'm filming a video, but you're fine. Do your thing. What'd you do? Oh, babe. I love you. You're so funny. I love you. I'm gonna hurry because I'm doing this most simplest eye look ever. But I had to run Dylan around. He wanted soup and sandwiches because it's rainy and cold out. And he made me go to a place that wasn't even open, hadn't even opened its business yet. It's still in the process of destruction. I'm like, Jesus Christ, kid. Then he's like, oh, I think I want to go to Walmart, and there's a Subway there, so that's... It's been a long week. It's been a long week. Yeah. So I'm gonna hurry, I promise.
Do you think? Enjoy.
Yeah. I can get it done in an hour. Now that my brows are done, I can get my makeup done. It's like the least amount of time I need. Sometimes 42 minutes. But that's me pausing when I put on my lashes. That's a whole fucking thing.
I'll leave it to you.
Okay, you can get a drink. Gonna chill for a few minutes. I can do this really quick, I promise. It's like my quick makeup. Yeah. Honey, look. I only took 2 hits, but it's gonna be fine. I know, I needed something, okay? I needed something to calm down. Just had a long week. I just showed my husband I smoke weed. He's all, babe. I get a little, I'm a very intelligent woman. I just don't have great speaking skills. But weed makes me dumb. I just know it does. Makes me kind of dumb. So I wanted, when I look at this palette, I immediately go to the taupey colors in this palette. And they're like shimmery, sparkly glitter. And I'm just not in the mood for that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna do that Jaclyn Hill first palette that she's got and see how that goes, and just keep this very, hopefully simple. I'm struggling a little bit on this side. I don't know if you see the patchiness, but it's probably the brush I'm using. I don't blame Natasha Denona shadows because they're very, what do you call it, consistent. So I think I'm gonna take a little bit smaller of a packer brush. Yeah, this BK Beauty 101. I'm gonna take that same tender shade and just kind of fill in. Oh yeah, there we go. It's the brush. It was me, it's the brush. The brushes are great, but if you don't use them the right way, you know, I mean, you can use brushes however you want, but I've just learned for certain eyeshadows and eyeshadow looks, you know, a brush can really determine how that look's gonna come out. So, I don't know, that's just me. Once I figured out how to use brushes, my eyeshadow game got better. So I'm gonna bring that darker tender shade in to right about the outer bit, like my whites right there. I'm gonna stop it right where the pupil starts. Oh, look at me being all fancy. Okay, and then I think I'm gonna go into that BK Beauty, that was a smaller one, yeah. Nope, I'm gonna use the 112, yeah. And I'm gonna go into just mesh and stone together and then just blend around that. I really wanted to keep this as simple as possible, so we'll see how simple I'm able to keep it. Yeah, that actually made the perfect color that I was looking for. Oh, look at me, I'm fabulous. I'm in a good mood. I'm teetering, man. I feel like one wrong word to me and I could fucking lose my shit. I'm gonna take that same stone and mesh shade and just kind of, ooh, you know what? I might not even use the Jaclyn Hill one. Maybe I'll just keep it like this, kind of matte. Because if I just go into stone, or mesh, I mean, pardon me, these words, what do you think? You guys think I could pull this off? I see other beauty gurus do this. I'm not saying I'm a beauty guru, but I watch beauty gurus do this, and I see them just use these simple shades. I have to go with my finger, because I'm a pigment girl. Huh, I wonder if I can just get away with this. I'm looking for soft, sexy, sultry. That's what my husband was like. Matt looks so sultry on you. You look so sexy when you do that. And I'm like, okay, well that's what I want to do. So, that's what I'm going for. I'm very grateful that I still have a husband that thinks that the sun shines out my ass still. I feel very blessed. I have friends that always tell me, you know, I wish your husband had brothers that weren't taken. I'm like, oh, they're all taken, dude. They get snatched up quick. Because all of his, no, not all his brothers. He's got one brother that's kind of a fucking shit. But the rest of his brothers are amazing. And I would say they get these great qualities from their own dad. My husband's dad was a godsend. He was so good to me, especially after my dad committed suicide. He was just like, kid, I love you. You're part of my family, and if you need anything from me, father-wise, anything, you let me know. And he always made me feel so welcomed and so loved. And just his dad, when we lost his dad, it just killed me. And he was literally the best grandpa to my kids. I couldn't have asked for a better man. So I see where my husband gets all his good qualities from. I've always known it's his dad. He has a good mama too, who loves the shit out of him, and it took us a while to get along because she's very different than I am. But after 30 plus years of me not going anywhere, we finally have decided that we actually do love each other and there's no need to be mean to each other. But that's not how it always was. So I am going to take just this little BK Beauty 204 She Itty Bitty, and I'm going to take this shade called Fox. Oh, that might be a ruiner. Hold on. I'm just going to do it in my inner corner and see if I can lighten it just a tiny bit. I just want some gradient, you know what I mean? I don't want to just go from stark to whatever. So I'm trying to build me just a tiny gradient without going overboard. What do you guys think? Is that okay? Can I get away with this? I don't know. I'm going to take Tender because it's the darkest shade and just blend these the best I can. I'm not even trying to make them look perfect, just blended, you know. Just the attempt to blend be there. Okay, I think I'm not going to make a big deal about this look. I'm just going to call it good, y'all. I'm just going to go over, I'm going to get a different brush than the BK Beauty. I need something just a little bit smaller, a little more packed the way I want, but enough to pick up. No, let's still, I'm going to do the Refer 15 and just go into mesh, which it's not picking up the best, but that's okay. Synthetic brushes work. I mean, I don't know. I think this is goat hair, and then the Sigma, or the, God, why can't I talk? Oh, I know I can't talk. The the BK Beauty, I think, are synthetic. I'm not a brush connoisseur, so I just got tired of the Morphe brushes. I still have some gems that I will use forever until they fall apart. But I really like these ones a lot more. So, okay, you guys, what do you think? I wish you could tell me. I'm gonna go into Tender because I can't help myself, and just make sure that's blended equally up on the same side. Yeah, I didn't have a lot of colors to transition into, you know, and two of these shades are just so light, so there's not much I can do. But I'm gonna go into Stone and just trying to make sure nothing looks choppy and unblended. So I'm a big fan of blending. Oh, I love it. And then I'm gonna go into Mesh one more time, just around the outer bit. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'm gonna stop. Okay, cool. We'll see if I can ignore my brain. I'm gonna keep this brush out because I might use it for my lower lash line, and I never can find it, but I know I have it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I am going to use my Pat McGrath liquid liner. This is in the Perma Position liquid eyeliner. My brain keeps saying, use the Natasha Denona taupe for the waterline, but my heart is like, we love black. So I actually might use that taupe shade for my lower lash line, but not in my waterline. Maybe just right outside the waterline, just to give this shade something to stick to. So this isn't my favorite because it is a little choppy on my eye. I am getting some little wrinkles right here on my eyelid. I am a big believer in putting skincare on your eyelashes and eyelids. You gotta take care of the top as much as you do the bottom. But I'm 45, and as well as I do take care of my skin, I'm 45. You know what I'm saying? There's only so much I can do about it. Okay, I don't love this one. Maybe I just need a new one. Like I said, some of my stuff is starting to dry out. It's getting old. It's getting closer time to replace it. I am going to sharpen this real quick, just because the other day I used one and I didn't sharpen it, and I'm pretty good about sharpening them every time I use them so I don't get eye goo. but I didn't. I think one of the times, and my eyes were watering like a motherfucker. So this is the Natasha Denona Micro Tech Eye Crayon. And I might have sharpened it too much, but that's okay. It'll get in good in my lashes is what I'm after. Yeah, so what y'all doing this weekend? How's the weather where you're at? We got blessed with a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful rainstorm with some wind and everything. I'm so happy. I don't know if y'all know this about me. I'm sure I've brought it up, but I love, love, love the fall and winter season. I am a rain girl all the way. So I don't straighten my hair a lot because I don't want to mess it up. In the rain, I have been thinking about straightening it though. It's just so choppy because I've been cutting off the blonde. Once I notice it's like dead at the end, I'll cut it off, and trying to like keep that even has been a struggle. Okay. That's good. We're gonna not kiss our eyes off. Next, I'm gonna do some mascara. So I got my Giorgio Armani. I don't know the name of this. I'm sorry, it's the new one that just came out. I don't know where all the boxes are and stuff, but I'm gonna use this mascara real quick, and then I'm gonna go offline. See, I was just saying this about the Givenchy mascara the other day, at how good these ones are at lengthening and voluming. I don't have great lashes anymore because I refuse to take care of them, and I just pull my fucking lashes off, my fake ones. I do use an oil and stuff for my eyes because I do use waterproof mascara. I was just telling somebody about this, my girl Jules Lynn Beauty, about mascara for waterproof mascara. Okay, Sarah. Waterproof mascara for the lower lashes, especially in the summer months, because that's when I think people get like 99% of their smudging, is when their face gets a little warm. And then if you've got longer lashes, or really any lashes that will touch, they're gonna leave an imprint even if they swear to be smudge proof. But waterproof will not do that. That has been my go-to thing. I'm so like obsessed with these mascaras, these new ones, that I'm just sitting here and I never put this mascara on because I'm gonna put lashes right over it. I'm gonna go take a minute, take a breath. I'm gonna put my girl bosses on, get myself together. I'll be right back. We'll do the face. Okay, real quick. I just had an idea. I'm waiting for the glue to dry. I wish I had I want to invent something. I want to invent, so you guys can tell I'm stoned, right? I want to make a holder that's easy to get the lashes in and out, so you don't have to hold them. I don't like laying them down because then the glue drips down and gets in, and it's a whole thing. And holding them like this sucks. So I hate putting them down on the table because I don't want glue everywhere, and I hate holding them. But it would be cool if we had something that just held two lashes while the glue was drying, and it didn't get the glue everywhere, it didn't make the glue run down. Yeah, and it was easy to get in and out. Just a quick thought. Let me put these on. I'll be right back. Y'all, I almost didn't turn back on the camera. I was just in the zone. I didn't use a brush today. I'm just using my beauty blender, and I just use the NARS Light Reflecting today because it's rainy. I probably should have used one with a little bit better transfer proof, but I'm not quite sure. I haven't talked to my husband about what we're doing. He did just come in and give me a big old kiss and give me some soda. He's the literally best person I know. He's excited because he got a new bottle. He's like, look what I got. He finally found one. I'm so excited for him. I'm like, yes, good for you. But he was like, I had a couple testers at the liquor store. So he's already coming in smiling happy. He's already a genuinely happy person, but like I said, I love when he drinks, and I will happily drive him around and go hang out tonight if that's what he wants to do. Kind of just had a long week and we're ready to get out of here for a little bit, even though it's pouring down rain. You know, please God, don't let me get this on my shirt. Oh, update on my fucking Metallica shirt, my purple one that I wore, the periwinkle one or whatever you want to call it. I got the stain almost out, and I soaked it for like 3 days in Dawn and Tide and some Dawn spray. I don't know what's gonna happen with that shirt. it's just so faint and light, but you can tell it's there. So that's kind of the only thing that pissed me off. All right, I'm gonna go in with this Tarte Creaseless Creamy Concealer. I haven't used this. I want to say I haven't, but I could be totally wrong, and I have, but I feel like I have no thoughts on it. And usually, at least when I've used something once, I have some thoughts, you know what I mean? It is, just don't mind me. It is raining out, and I get weather allergies, so when the weather goes from like super warm to super cold or rainy or stuff, I'm affected by it. So I'm gonna probably be blowing my nose a lot tonight, so I need to stick a concealer in my, actually no, I have, you don't want to know something? I just thought about this. I have the Hourglass. It's the first concealer they came out with. It's called the Veil. It's a smaller one. It's like this big, and that's a full size. I have that in my, I have a Louis Vuitton pouch, like kind of like a wristlet that I take everywhere, because I don't like take my big girls out when it's raining, but I have like, it's like this big, it came in my Neverfull. That's right. It's like a pouchy wallet, but I just take it out and use that. So I keep that plus my Chanel pressed face powder. I keep that in there, and those two work so good together. Like, say I eat and I put some around my mouth to clean it up, which I often do because I'm a pig. If I'm excited about the food, I eat kind of crazy. I'm just kidding. I have manners, barely, but I have some. I take that with me because it goes over already foundation so well. So if you already have foundation on, but it's just cracked or it's looking a mess and you just want to touch it up, it's like the Veil Touch Up concealer. I need to remember to get a new one because I'm getting low on it. I use it so much. It is a lifesaver. And the Chanel powder, the press one's very thin, so it works over everything really well too. I don't know if anybody knows about that, but I hope they still sell that Hourglass one because it's good. I haven't even checked to see if it's gone. Oh, I should check that. Okay, I'm gonna use the Mario. You know what? I want to use this, but I actually want to use the Merit one more. Sorry guys, one sec. I still have the stupid Hoola bronzer cream one. I thought I was going to take it back. It's just sitting here. I might have already passed the time that I can take it back, so I don't know. I'm going to use the Merit cream bronzer. I never did take this one back either because I didn't want to return it and just have them throw it away because the little inner cap got all stuck in the lid, and I had to have my husband get it out for me, and it, you know, isn't usable with this anymore. But I was like, fuck, I really don't want to just, I hate makeup getting thrown away. That's my problem. And you have to be careful with this one when you're putting it back. It's a little weird. I think I'm going to use this for my cream bronzer. Let me spray it. I have a different one I've been using, my old school Morphe one that I love so much. Face brushes, I use specific for specific things, but eye brushes, you know, you can mix and match and do whatever. I think I was using this one. This is the 116. Pretty sure I was using this for cream bronzer before, but I could be wrong. We're just gonna blend that in. I really do I ended up really liking the bronzer is what I'm trying to say, and I didn't want to return it to get a new one just for that little fucking cap. And so I haven't returned it, and I'm past the date that I can return it anyways. So we're just, if it dries out, I'll buy a new one. You know what I mean? Makeup's makeup. I buy a lot of it. I'm about to go get the new Charlotte Tilbury cream blushes. There's another brand that just came out with cream blushes too that I want to get, I think. And then I want to get the new the new stained lip liners from Huda. Those just came out. I got a bunch of notifications in my phone because I sign up for the when they come in stock email. There's a bunch of stuff that's coming out. Oh, and the Anastasia little magic kits. I don't exactly know what they are, but I am intrigued and I'm going to get them. So I think they're like a lip and cheek. I don't fucking know. I don't even want to say it because I'm not quite sure what they are. But I want to go get those. I have a list, so I'm going to go shopping soon. Okay, next I am going to go. I still can't find anything to replace this stupid Real Techniques. This is the quick contour. All the numbers right there, but that's literally what it's for, and it's perfect. I love this brush so much. Everything I try, I'm like, I just like this one better. And I am a girl that uses cream blush, contour and bronzer, and powder bronzer, and powder contour. So I have to have my brushes, you know, just gotta. Okay, so I'm gonna use the Rare Beauty. This is that liquid contour she came out with. I haven't used it in a while, and I thought, why not? I haven't used it. Maybe just once. I don't know. Y'all tell me. I don't remember my videos very well. It's kind of a blur when I get out of here. Out of my room. I'm just like, ah! I don't know what I said. I get so nervous. And my husband's like, you do good, babe. You're honest. You just tell it like it is. People like that stuff. And I'm like, I really do try to live that life, you know? Everybody tells a white lie once in a while. You have to survive in this fucking world. But I just don't think unnecessary lying is a cute look on anybody. When you could just tell the truth, and then you don't have to worry. I mean, I never worry what people think of me, especially when I've told the truth about something. I'm like, it's just what it is. I can't change it. I'd rather just be honest and get over people judging me for something. You know what I mean? I just don't care. To be honest, I just don't care. I care about what the people in my life think and what I think. I have always been a big fan of giving a shit about what you think about yourself. You know, I care about how I feel. And when no one's looking, I think that matters more than when 100 people are looking. How do you act when no one's looking? And there's no one to pretend, you know? And I just think that is so much more important than anything in life, is just who you are, how you carry yourself. You know, I'm actually a piece of shit for the most part, and I'm very honest about that. I'm an asshole. I'm really careful about not being an asshole to people who aren't assholes to me, but I am a fucking asshole to people who are. I actually thrive on it. I love it. I love when someone's mean to me. I'm just like, oh, here we go, bitch. You know, I'm very that. That's my husband. Especially if somebody fucks with my kids. That has always been my kryptonite, is my kids. Like, I can't handle somebody being a fucking piece of shit to my children. Which I've had to witness sometimes, you know. And it's not easy because I actually have very sweet, loving sons, and they get very caught up in their girlfriends or whatever, baby mamas. And things don't always go great, you know. And because they are a little bit more sweeter and sensitive, it's hard on them. And I hate seeing my kids be treated badly, especially by people that I love. You know, I love a lot of their girlfriends, so it's fucking rad. Okay, I'm gonna actually use Cherry, the new let me make sure I got the right one, because they all kind of look the same. Yeah, Cherry. Say Cherry. There it is. The Rosy Glow blushes. That was probably too much. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say that was a lot. Okay, but have faith that everything blends out, and you can fix almost anything. That was way too much. Oh my. It's okay. We will blend the bitch out. Takes a little extra work because, you know, you got to sit here and blend a little longer than if you would have went in gradually like a normal person. But I love blush, and you know how I roll. It gets old saying I love 1980s, 1990s hooker blush. That's my vibe. That's what I strive to be. It's who I am. You know? Fuck creaseless. You see my one wrinkle that I have? It's just the eye socket wrinkle. I think I've had it my whole life. I don't even remember, but you see that shit? I don't like that. Creaseless my fucking ass. Most of them don't crease on me that quick. So I do need to clean up. I got a little sloppy there. I'm gonna bring it back down a little bit. Okay. I need to get a new black one. This is my favorite one, and it's starting to get little holes, or not holes, but like little tears from washing it so much. Every time I'm at their Sephora or Ulta, I'm just like, oh, I'll get it next time. Oh, I'll get it next time. Oh, I have it. It's fine. And I'm always just like gaga-eyed over all the new makeup, and I'm like, this is an old product. I don't need a brand new one. I want them to come out with a gray one, because sometimes I like to coordinate my beauty blenders with whatever eye look I'm doing. You know, I'm sure you guys have noticed that about me. I'm not going to do a liquid highlight. Let me get a small brush because, Jesus. I don't know. I don't think I've used this, but I don't like it. So, just being honest, I don't like that concealer. I think the Tarte Shape Tape one's actually probably better. They just shouldn't have creaseless. You know, it's very offensive to people when they get creases. After you just read somebody saying, oh no, this isn't going to give you creases, I promise. It's in the name. Okay, cool. I am going to take I'm going to do what I did last week and just use my under eye Pat McGrath powder. It's in light. I'm wearing white, so say a little prayer for me. That's what she looks like. I'm just going to use a new sponge. Hopefully I'm going to try to pinch it and get a little bit more controlled. That's probably better. I have a mirror right here. Duh, bitch. Use the fucking mirror it comes with. And I am just going to go in and try to build it up. I got a new one so I could actually see how much I'm using. But I loved this combo. Not combo. I loved this powder with the Natasha Denona, the High Glam concealer. My eyes looked so young. Okay, so young. And I loved it. And being 45, you want, oh, we got crusties falling everywhere. You want younger looking shit, you know what I mean? I'm very okay with being 45, although I sure wish I could go back to being younger. But it is what it is, you know? But I'm okay being 45. I've accepted it. There's really nothing I can do about it. The next one I'm going to go into is the Translucent Vanish Pressed Powder. I've been using this a lot, actually. More than I even use my loose one, which I'm a huge fan of. This one's like pretty much it in a pressed form, and I love me a pressed powder, so I was not shocked that I like this. And I've heard people complain and say it's nothing like the loose one, and I just think that's, everybody's opinions are different, so that's okay. Someone who doesn't feel the way you do about a product, that's because they don't have the same face as you. Why do I have all these little black crusties coming off? What have I done to deserve such things? Yeah, but I really like this powder a lot. Okay, I need to get it bigger now because we're covering a bigger area. And we're trying to clean up as we go. Okay. I've said this 400 times, but I have abuse damage from right here, so there's just nothing I can do. I've had that area be like that before I was even weighed as much as I do when I was little, when it happened to me. So it's always looked like that, and I hate it, and I try to ignore it, and sometimes I forget about it, but when I'm doing makeup, it always reminds me of the what happened to me. Ow, ow, ow. I just closed my baby finger in it. Oh, beach. Very nice. Just talking nice about you. Okay, let me make sure I'm set. Somebody who has went through the new Charlotte Tilbury blushes that came out, which I'm gonna go get, and she's done a bunch of the Dior sticks in some different shades. Jules Lynn Beauty, if you guys want to see comparisons with the new Charlotte Tilbury ones with the Dior matched up, she did a separate video on the Dior ones and talks all about it. She did a great job if you guys want to go check her out. That's my go-to lady. I love her. Okay, let me take a little, because I put a little bit more heavier under my eyes, my baking. I'm just gonna make sure I don't have a bunch of extra powder, because that's not a cute look either. Okay, we are all over the place and we're at 33 minutes. We need to lock it up and get going. So I'm gonna go into my Giorgio Armani. This is the Luminous Silk Bronzing Powder in 100. And I am going to hopefully find, I was using a smaller bronzer, but yeah, there we go. Okay. I'm gonna use I got a couple different options. This was my go-to powder bronzer. These are all clean, so I'm just kind of going through again and seeing which ones I like. And then the ones I'm not gonna use a lot, I'll put in a second batch over there, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cups of brushes. Some with face brushes only. Well, all of them are separated, so eye looks and face brushes always get separated. Okay, Maybe we shouldn't have got stoned. But you guys will forgive me, right? I don't do it often, I promise. I used to grow weed. I was a huge weed supporter. And now I just don't enjoy it as much as I used to, so it's whatever. But I do like it once in a while. I just need a fucking something, you know? It's like taking a shot or something, you know? Ugh, I can't even imagine a shot. It's like taking a shot, though, you know what I mean? Just something to calm you. It's Friday. I'm going to use my Anastasia contouring kit in light to medium. It's the powder one. And I just go through kind of like my MAC one. It's very pigmented. And I just grab all the shades and start trying to give me a little bit of a cheekbone. Probably did too much of the... I need a little bit of the... I did too much of the warm tone in here, so I need to be more careful. I like contour to be more, see that, more cool tone. I like my bronzer to be warm tone. I like the Neapolitan look, you know what I mean? I'm trying to not use my my favorite one, which is the one I use the most out of everything, which is my Makeup Forever. It's a you know, you can pick the shade you want. Contour little thing. That's my favorite. I love the shit out of that one. I use that one the most. But I'm trying to use some other ones that I haven't used in a while, just so everything gets equal playtime. We are not going to try to ever probably take nose contour serious and try to do things to my nose with smaller brushes, because that was a fucking mess. I was like, oh my god, what have I done? I kept looking at myself in the mirror just hoping, like, every time I touched it was something to get it to go down. Okay, we're going to go in the matching Dior Rosy Glow Backstage Powder in Cherry. These aren't going to match the eye looks. Whenever you think you've done too much, just put it on the back of your hand first and see what you're getting. I never feel like I go too... I don't feel like I... No, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I put too much blush on, but blush is the first thing to wear out. That's why I like doing a cream. And I'm lying. I do love blush, so I don't really care. But it is the first thing to go away with your makeup. I think if you find the right setting sprays and do layers, mine last me till 2 o'clock in the morning usually, you know. I'll start noticing, like, when I go into the bathroom to go pee, like at a strip club, I'm like, oh, my cheeks aren't as rosy as they were. Oh, my, you know, blush is starting to go down a little bit. But I can get it to last for quite a while. And then I'm going to go over that and just kind of try to do something like that. Makes me feel better. Don't judge me. Okay. Let me grab my fucking... I always have something to wipe makeup on. I have 2 of them. I have a clean one and then a dirty one. So I'm going to throw this in the wash soon. I'm talking too much and I'm getting on my own nerves. I'm going to use the Natasha Denona eye crayon on my... Oh, come on. On my waterline. And I think I might grab the taupe. Even though I think it's a different color taupe. There's so many shades of taupe, y'all. Like, so many. And this is more of a gray look, so I think the other one is more taupey, but... I think I'm going to grab it, if I can grab it real quick and it doesn't get on my nerves trying to find it. I keep some of my favorite ones up front, and then I have a whole drawer and a half full of liquid and kohl liners. I have an issue, so pardon me, sorry. I'm a filthy bitch. We lost one. We got one down. Oh, come on, just pop out to me. Is this it? Yeah. Okay. Get this other one out of the way. So this is the Natasha Denona in taupe. It was like a special edition with the mini baby I Need a Nudes. Actually, that is going to work great. It does have more of a gray taupier undertone. I'm just going to use this in between my lashes and that black so it holds my eyeshadow a little longer. I used to do this all the time because I have so many different colored eyeliners, and so, or I do it with like a cream shadow stick. That's a great trick too. And then just put some eyeshadow over it and it holds it so good, so much longer than I think it would normally. Okay, I am going to take Tender, just on that little brush that I was using earlier, and just kind of set this. I think they're literally almost the same color. Yeah, sorry, you guys probably didn't even see what I'm doing, but it ain't that serious anyways. Oh, did I just get some on my nose? Probably. I need to wrap this up. I am a little stoned, and I don't want to talk and make myself look like a fool. My son is constantly bringing me weed though, and I just store it in this big old container because I don't use it. I try to give it away to people when I do know they smoke. I know some people that use weed and vapes. I mean, I have a whole ½ ounce of Bubba Kush, which is hard to get, but it was my favorite strand, so every time my son gets it in their store, he buys up a huge amount of it, and I just hold on to it and give it out little by little to people. Then I know. I'm going to go into Stone and Mesh, which are just, I'm just repeating up here what I've done, and I'm putting it down there. So, not revolutionary, not even exciting. Just to blend that out a little bit. I did go a little heavy, but that's okay. I think it looks pretty. I'm happy. My husband was like, that is such a soft look. You look so beautiful. And he's like, I like both on you. And I'm like, yeah. Okay, so now that I've got that done, I'm going to lock everything in place, and I'm going to use a little MAC Fix Plus. More's more. And then I've been liking doing this combo, even though I use another whole 2 things. I've been liking using the Stay Over Fix Plus, which is more of a actual setting spray. So I've been liking doing both of those together. And then I think in the end, going to just use the NARS Reflecting, and I think I should be okay. We'll see. I always carry a little travel size setting powder with me too. Let me grab something that I dropped, guys. Sorry. That's like 2 for 2. We've done that now. Okay, I'm just letting that dry. Let me do my highlighter real quick. I think I'm going to go into, what do we got? I think I'm going to go into my, I'm going to use these 2 from my Dior. Oh no, Sarah, don't fall apart at the end. We're okay. We're just a little stoned. It's fine. Happy Friday to you. I think people who smoke weed are literally some of the best people I know. I used to be a bartender. I even did some topless bartending, and I don't love people who drink, even though like my husband's a drinker, but he's literally the funnest person I know. And I have some friends that drink, but I'm not a big, it's hard to deal with people who are drunk. I can do it, and I'm good to people, but I love stoned people. That's where I just like people who smoke weed. I don't know why, I just get along so good with them. So, okay, next we are gonna do some, let me spray my face with this, now that this is set. I'm not gonna do a lot because I don't want it, you don't want to put too many on. But fucking 4 is 4, so why not? 4 is 4. There we go. Now she's set. I didn't want to have to worry about it later, so we are set to the gods. Okay, I'm gonna use I think I'm just gonna use this newer one. I'm gonna use this Bad Gal Bang waterproof for my lower lashes real quick, and then we'll do lipstick, and y'all can go because I kept you for a long time. I like skinny wands for lower lashes. I've found a bunch of waterproof ones that I just aren't the right wand, so I haven't gotten them. But when I do find a skinnier wand for the lower lashes, I'm about that life. It's because I have such big cheeks. I have to always be mindful of how chubby my cheeks are. And because I have really been liking longer lower lashes lately, the waterproof is just necessary. I don't know why, but I just think there's something pretty about longer, lower lashes. I did bump, so I'm going to have to fix that. But I'm going to do it off camera. You guys won't probably notice it. It just looks like a longer eyelash. A little oopsie. Anyways, I don't know what I'm talking about. Y'all forgive me, okay? I'm going to probably upload this tonight or tomorrow when I get home. And I'm hoping, because tomorrow is going to be actually cooler than the day today. Oh, I did it on both eyes. Okay, beach. I bumped on both eyes. Tomorrow's going to be cooler. I'm hoping that I will, oh, look at me. I am stoned. I just bumped on my nose too. You guys can't see it, but it's an itty bitty thing. We need to go. I don't know what I'm talking about. Tomorrow, it's gonna be cooler. Hopefully I can do a video. I said that the other day, and then I didn't because I was so fucking busy. The Saturdays are a little bit more chill around here, and I always make something simple on Saturdays for food, or we go out. We often go out, so I am gonna go over my highlight with my blush brush, just because I don't want it to be too streaky. What are we doing, girl? Lips. Sorry guys, I did get too stoned. Okay, it's all kicking in. I'm gonna do Anastasia. This is in Deep Taupe. Let's get a mirror. My poor husband's just starving because I need to hurry up. I have him on my mind. I'm just like, I need to get out of here. I'm taking too long. I'm talking too much. I'm getting on my own nerves. Nobody likes that. And I'm gonna hit my teeth too on the way out. I'm gonna fill in my whole lip with this because it literally matches the eye look really good. And it needs to get sharpened. And I'm gonna probably throw this in my purse and take it with me. But I am going to go over it with the Anastasia Lip Velvet and Crush. And just very lightly. I'm going to wipe most of it off, actually. And just do the tiniest bit. There we go. Okay. I think that's it, you guys. I need to get out of here. I need to do my inner corner highlight. Sorry. One more thing, and then you guys go. Or you can go now. It's really up to you. I need to clean up the mascara all over my face, because that's awesome to do when you're trying to get out somewhere. Okay, I'm just going to go into my normal Ofra and Nikki tutorials. Ooh, you know what? I'm actually going to leave that there because I really don't want to mess with it. I'm going to be gentle with this one. Actually, you guys, I'm having black things fall out all over, and I think it's because I took one of these through my eyelashes to clean out like old mascara, and I think I didn't do something right because it's fallen out all over, and it's starting to piss me off really bad. I have so many of these. Sephora will literally give them to you, or you can buy them, but I have so many. Oh, this is gonna mess up my look under my eyes. I pull my eyes all over. I hate doing that. You guys know these tricks, right? Take a dry spoolie once the mascara has set and just scrape it off. It's like your best bet. That's what I do. That's what I think everybody tells everybody to do. Okay, I'm not gonna do too much because I don't want to turn this into a shiny look. It's gotta be even though too. Oh my god, I'm a hot mess express. Why do we get stoned? We're on the struggle bus today. It's okay. I just don't like lying, and I'm sure you guys would have noticed that I'm a little off today. That's why I just told you all the truth. Because it would be silly for me to be like, oh yeah, I was completely fine. I'm not. I'm stoned. Okay, we're gonna stop over ahead. I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. I'm so sorry. Just know I love the shit out of you guys. Thank you for all your sweet comments. I love you. Each and every one of you mean a lot to me, and I don't want to over talk. So I'm gonna get out of here. Okay, better. Okay, we're gonna go. That's the eye look, y'all. Just simple. Yeah, I'm gonna go have a great night with my husband. I don't quite sure what we're doing tonight, but we'll always go have fun, and I'm excited. Let's go have some sweet babe time. So be good to each other. I love you, and I will see you next time. Peace.